All right, team's on a roll and another big game against a top 25 opponent. Just your thoughts going into Wednesday night.
We're just going to go in there, try to play the same energy we've been playing with these past 3 games. We're on a winning streak right now, so we're going to just try to keep it going, keep playing with the same energy and the same intensity we have been playing with.
You guys have had some big home crowds this season. How beneficial would another one be for this game?
Super beneficial. Our fans, they're a really big part of our program. They're a really big part of a lot of the wins we've gotten this season as well, especially in the conference. They played a big part in the UCF game, helping us get that rivalry win. And I feel like they could also be another big part of the game tomorrow, or not tomorrow, later on this week.
Justin, not every game you've won, but most games you've won, there seems to be a direct correlation between y'all winning and you having a good game. When y'all win, you play well. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe when I need to play with more relentlessness, more energy all the time, 100% of the game. I feel like when I'm playing and I'm playing as confident as I can, when I'm playing with the flow of the game and everything, I feel like it makes me more versatile on the court, and I guess it gives us a better chance of winning as well.
How did you deal with that recent shooting funk you were in? How did you deal with it?
Really nothing but just keep shooting. I got a lot of great teammates that they tell me to keep shooting all the time, and coaches. I mean, they're really confident in me, and I'm always in the gym trying to get up extra shots, just fine-tune my shot, try to figure out what I'm doing wrong in the game and stuff like that. So I'm really just keep shooting. That's all I do.
Throughout all the adversity that you all have faced this season, can you talk about how you've seen the team grow from the beginning of the season to now?
Yeah, I think our team's grown a lot this year. We got a lot closer through a lot of the adversity in the start of a conference play. Really was when we really had to lock in as a team and figure out where we had a lot of these mistakes that we were making and stuff. So I feel like after that kind of slump we were in on that little losing streak, I feel like we came together and really became more of a family, a tight-knit squad. So I really think that played a big part in it.
During that streak, where you were losing all those games, who were the voices in the locker room that was keeping everybody focused and together?
Of course, some of our upperclassmen, Q, he was in there keeping us focused. He's trying to keep everyone playing hard and playing to the best of their ability and just not getting too pessimistic on the court. I try to keep everybody positive as well. Just try to play hard at all times. Lex isn't even playing this year. He's still trying to keep everybody uplifted and everything. I mean, everybody's really just in there, just doing the thing still. Like no one's wavering, getting in extra shots, extra work in or anything. We're all really just trying to get to our goals still. So
those last couple of minutes against Memphis, I mean, very similar to the last when they were in Tampa. The last couple of minutes when they were in Tampa. I mean, you guys finished. What was different in your guys' finishing approach to playing full 40 minutes of basketball?
Coach Gregory, he really emphasizes that. Coming out of halftime, things like that, especially all throughout the game, is just like keep going, keep playing hard, regardless of the mistakes that were made in that second half too. There were a lot of mistakes throughout that game that could have cost us the game, but we always have that mindset that we're gonna get every loose ball, we're gonna fight on the floor to the end. So when we do that, I think it gives us a good shot of winning every game we play.
Another thing you emphasized was the needing to be more physical against them, and you could tell that especially with you. 16 rebounds, though. You're probably not going into a game thinking that. Did you have any idea about that?
Of course not. I mean, I was just hoping to go in there and just make an impact the best way that I could for my team, and that's just shooting the ball and bringing energy and crashing the glass too. As a bigger guard, more physical kind of guard, especially when it comes to rebounding. I kind of take pride in that. I want to try to get extra possessions from my team on the offensive end, and just really emphasized, our coaches have emphasized us boxing out on the defensive end, especially like a team like Memphis with so many athletes. So
yeah, that's going to be important against Houston. I mean, really, they win so many games on defense. What makes them so good, and what do you have to try and do offensively?
I think we're going to have to play smart, not turn the ball over, take good shots. We're going to really have to limit transition defense. And we're also going to have to play well in our transition offense, moving the ball around on the offensive end as well.
You've answered this before. Forgive me for forgetting. How many legitimate offers did you have before you signed with USF?
I had about like 12 or 13 offers.
Okay. Like that you would say like were legitimate bona fide offers?
Yes, sir.
Like from who, for example?
Mostly mid-major schools, so Buffalo. I was considering going to Toledo at a time. FIU, Auburn, Alabama, schools that were back from my hometown, high school, stuff like that. So schools like that, those schools in the SEC, and then much mid-major, mid-conference.
Coach has said often, guys like you and David came here when you had no reason to. So what was your reason to?
I just really believed in Coach BG. I really liked his vibe when I came down to Tampa and everything. It was almost like when I got here, I just felt like it was really home. I don't know, I wanted to make a difference in the program. USF not having so much tradition in the basketball area before, I wanted to come in, kind of try plant that and start that and be kind of the one that built this program, helped build it.
Justin, Coach always talks about checking off these program building benchmarks. You guys did 2 in the past 2 games, beating UCF and then getting a quad 1 win against Memphis. You guys have the chance to win against a top 25 team for the first time in 7-8 years. What would that mean to this program?
I think it would mean a lot to the program. We're going to go into it like it's just another game. We're not going to treat it like it's more important than any game in the past or more important than any more game in the future, But it really is our most important game because it's the next game we play. So we're just going to go into it and just go into the game plan that the coaches have for us and just try to get a win.
Good stuff, man.
Appreciate it.
Play again.
Yep.